All right, here we go. We got Juliano
So,
in the house, man. How's it going?
I'm doing good, doing good. Happy to be alive, happy to be here, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for having me.
Man, no problem. Thanks for stopping by.
You already know, man.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, I go by Juliano, aka Juliano Juggin. You can find me on all social media platforms, Juliano Juggin. Upcoming artist, entrepreneur, businessman, CEO, record label, executive, all the good stuff. I'm working to get there. That's who I am. I started my own label. I got my clothing brand now, Gas Bag Boys. I got the merch, everything's going. So I do a little bit of everything.
Wow, you're working.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so let's talk about the music.
Yeah.
So what got you into music?
I started with a group in my city. So this group started to make music. It was like a group of like 4 or 5 people, and everybody was different, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be a part of them, and I got close to them. We started making music, and I just got inspired by them, and then I just started from there. It was nothing crazy. I just got inspired by people around me.
Great. So you said your city. What city are you from?
Well, I'm from Tracy. That's where I be, but I be everywhere, all over, traveling and networking, doing business. So, but yeah, that's where I'm originated from.
Dope. So what inspired you to make music in the first place?
Well, like I said, I started in that group. So as coming up, I was just like an underdog. So I guess that kept me motivated onto making music and to keep it going. And from there, that's just sparked everything. I was just haven't stopped yet. I've been growing, I've been learning, I've been developing. So that's all I could do.
Oh, that's dope. So how would you describe the music that you typically create?
It's more fun, wordplay. I just have, I don't even really like to categorize it or put it in a genre. It's just overall my way of expressing myself, having fun with music. Like I said, I like to wordplay, so I like to have fun with words. So, I mean, overall, it's just cool vibes.
No, that's great. What is your creative process like?
That's funny. It's different because I don't just be going into a studio and start recording and start doing stuff. Sometimes I'll be at home, I'll be recording myself, and then I'll bring it to the engineer, Adrian. Shout out Adrian. So he be my engineer. I bring it to him. We get in the studio. We start mixing, putting things together, adding touches to it. So it's either that way, or I do come into the studio, but with like all the homies. We in here, we chilling, talking the first couple hours, and then you get into it. You get the beat, and then you just off the vibe of how it's going that day. Literally, it's just having fun. I haven't really thought about it anymore like I used to. I used to really just like write my music down and then record it. But I feel it comes a lot more natural when you start doing it just on the spot, and then just expressing yourself on the beat at the moment when you're just recording it. So it's like, yeah, that's the way I like to record.
Oh, that's great. So how did you meet Adrian?
Adrian, so back I want to say 3 years already. It's been three years. He had messaged me on Instagram, didn't reply. He hit me up on Twitter. I didn't reply. And then I went to downtown Modesto for an event, and he was there, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Yo, I fuck with you, man. I hit you up. You never hit me back." And I was like, honestly, bro, I don't know. I just don't be pulling up like that, I didn't want to, but he's like, "Come through, we'll get you in the studio, blah, blah, blah." I was like, all right. So I pulled up, and ever since then, it's just been all love. It's just we creating never-ending music, and it's just dope.
Yeah, that's really dope. Dope to hear.
Yeah.
So you mentioned being in the studio.
Right.
Who are some of the people that you would like to collaborate with the most with?
I don't really have anybody, because right now I don't even really collab with anybody like that. I just like to help out my homies and just hop on their tracks or something, you know what I mean? But if I would like to maybe say some people, I'd say like what? Maybe like, I have a whole bunch. I don't really have one say. I'm not gonna say just one say person.
Can you list like 2 or 3?
It's kind of hard. I mean, I'll do ASAP Rocky and I'll do Kid Cudi. Those are the only 2. That's not the only 2 though. That's what I'm saying. Right. It's just like that's right there.
No, that would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Right.
So if you could open up for any artist, who would it be?
Myself. We gonna put on a major show, and I want to open up for myself. Like that's the main goal. That's the main goal. Cause it's cool opening up, but we want to open up our own shows. We going, you know what I'm saying? We getting there.
No, it's definitely on the way.
Right.
Especially with all this Corona stuff going on.
I'm gonna do virtual concerts. You feel me?
How do you feel about virtual concerts?
It's cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, if you were to organize it a certain way, I think it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like how, if you were to do like a party, like how they did the Jeezy versus Gucci thing, like if it was like that, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? People were throwing listening party. I mean, the watch parties at the strip clubs, at the, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. That'd be cool. That's dope.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah. So I think it should get stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Okay. So what is the message that you'd like to give to your fans?
Oh man, never stop supporting, because y'all the ones who keep me motivated to keep going. You're the ones that are playing my music and getting the numbers up, doing all that possible, so I can just keep going and just, you know what I'm saying, keep creating music. So yeah, I really thank y'all. I appreciate, and keep supporting. Don't stop. Buy merch, buy Gas Pack Boys. You know, that's all I can ask for.
That's great. So you mentioned you're a man of many talents, but what is one of the most useless talents that you have?
That shit. No, I'm not even gonna. I want to say I want to think like that, so I don't want to think negatively of myself. So I won't. I don't think I have any of them. Everything's cool. Everything I do is nice. You feel me? Keeping it positive.
I like that. What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career and everything?
I think nothing would change. It would just change, like I wouldn't be doing music, because I still do the whole clothing. I do the merch. I do the, you know, everything else. I do the business of music now. I'm like I said, I got the record label going, so I'd probably be doing the record label if I wasn't doing music like I am. I'm doing a little bit of everything, so I guess I wouldn't really be out of the circle, because I'd still be involved with music. You know what I mean?